Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the New England Patriots and the Indianapolis Colts. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots now on offense. It's the Mississippi State product at quarterback. Calling the shots will be Dak Prescott.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now let's give you a look here at the New England offense.
And this offensive line, they're going to have to be a lot better than they were right there. We certainly won't measure them just by one play, but they definitely got a big challenge ahead of them in this one because this defense, they love to run blitz, and they clog up the running lanes.
Sony Michel, his first carry. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. That's out to his running back, Michel. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
When a linebacker's able to sit at the second level and see things develop in front of him, as soon as he got a hint that the quarterback was checking it down, he just made a beeline directly for the receiver and ended up making the play.
The Patriots send out their punter. T.Y. Hilton deep for the Colts. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a product of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Now the first carry for Bryce Love. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. And we look now at the offense for Indianapolis.
Ryan Kelly's a great example of how valuable the centers have become in the NFL. A former first-round pick, he was plugged in immediately to be a starter to handle big nose tackles as well as blitzing linebackers, and also able to move and get out into the run game and get to the 2nd and 3rd level and deliver blocks.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Well, look now at our starting defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line,
this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him.
False start, offense.
Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. Throw left side complete. It's Love. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On 1st down, Chandler. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd down, Love. Give them 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Wreaking havoc was Nathan Shepard, the D tackle.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On the return, it's White. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Patriots take over. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. The linebacker Darius Leonard applied the heat. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Off the draw, here's Michel. A nice little juke. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Well, look now at our starting defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
Prescott now. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here, just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Quick throw here to Hilton. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Come on, Lott. We better than that.
Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Love. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
White now to return. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is James White. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Last stop.
From the 41, Prescott firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. 1st down, here's White. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. From just shy of midfield, Prescott. And this one complete to Smith. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 33. They'll run on 1st down. It's White. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
24's the mic.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down, check. 4 down.
Prescott off play action. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up 1st downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
And his kick is good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Defense wins championships, baby.
He finds it, and it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. He had the option there, decided to keep it, exposed himself, and fumbled it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll run with Michelle. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Prescott from the gun. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Mike 51. I got one.
Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Prescott to throw it. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line.
Watch the slack.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Patriots 3, Colts
3-0
0.
after 1 on EA Sports.
Double tight. 4 down.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down again. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal, now brings up a decision on 4th down.
And this one is right through. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And we take some time to spotlight T.Y. Hilton now. They've got to be thinking, how can we get him a little bit more involved here? 2nd quarter, you're down, and really, he's been out of the mix.
I would agree with that, and oftentimes you hear, well, we're just taking what the defense is giving us. But sometimes that's just not good enough. Sometimes you have to take what you want, and that means getting him the football.
Yeah, so far just a single catch in this game. They'll run with Love. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Brissett. He's got the hook up to Lee. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Love. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On 2nd down now, it's Chandler. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. On 3rd down, here's Love. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the 1st. They get him to the ground at the 37. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Let's see what our player spotlight feature has in store with Dak Prescott. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. This is Michel on the counter, and he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Following the penalty, Michel, and he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Let him go by a little too easily there.
Well, that's what we saw on film, isn't it? His head goes down oftentimes when he goes to punch, when he's trying to block. And when you do that, you can't see your target. He went right past him and made the play.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. A third field goal in the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Got his man. That's Harry. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Extra point safely through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're in a 13-3 hole here now as they come up on 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Here's Love. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. The Colts on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Brissett. He's got it to Hilton. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And this is blocked. The Pats bring heat, and they get home. And they are going to take possession of the football. So much for pinning him really deep. Short punt could have pinned him inside the 10. Now great field position the other way.
It's never good when you're punting the ball and your eyes see the ball go back behind you.
No.
In however form, whether it's over your head or to the side, never good. Now it becomes a race to get to the football so they don't pick it up and take it all the way.
Dak Prescott on the offense heading back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes, but right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On third down, it's Prescott. It's caught. This is White. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Watch the ball. Switch.
Running to start the drive is Love. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
4-7's the mic. 4-7's the mic. Go.
Looking to throw on second down. Brissett firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The Colts on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing. Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Alex Anzalone with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7.
If you rank 1 from the bottom in statistics, that's usually not good in this league. And this team 1 from the bottom in sacks, but somehow they've got 3 in this game. What's going on?
I know, they're 31 of 32. They better be careful, or they're going to be top 30 in the league. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half, now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Let's go, baby.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Check 52's the mic. Watch the slats. Watch the slat. Let's go. Fourth down. Easy.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
There we go. Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Tackles.
Jacoby Brissett.
Four down. Alert.
A loss of 6 brings up second and goal. At the 8-yard
Watch the
line.
screen. Pass.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the game you're watching, you've seen a strong first half out of Dak Prescott. His guys have the lead at the break as we get back up to Lucas Oil Stadium and hand things over to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. An NFL update there in the second quarter in Baltimore. And it's the Browns out to the early advantage. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one.
Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Watch the run.
On play action, Brissett. Going deep for Hopkins. And this will be caught at the 30. A big play there for Indy. 42 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing, Prescott. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. On the NFL scoreboard, third quarter now from Jacksonville. And the Eagles have moved out ahead in that one. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge.
Shotgun handoff now for Love. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
Get him, boy. Mike 51, Mike 51.
On second and a couple, Brissett. He finds Hopkins complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 18.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
They go play action here on first down. And that'll be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Brissett. And this is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Now Prescott. That's into the hands of Reynolds. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Check.
On 2nd down, Michelle. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White, and he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that's off the mark, incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To throw is Prescott. They'll let this go for the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And now another one thrown incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field.
Get in the weight room. Yeah, baby. Boom.
To number 89. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 10.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh? Come on, fellas.
A gain of 10 yards.
Double tight. Double tight.
For the Colts.
3 down, 3 down.
First down.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 36.
Let's go, B. Let's go.
False start.
get there.
Offense.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go. Ready. Check, check. 47. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Joker, joker. Joker, joker. Come on, come on. Run, run, run. Look at that. Look at that. Don't trip in.
Alexander's in the lead on the tackle.
Mike, go.
4 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
Watch his slant. Watch his slant. Watch his slant. Watch his slant.
Presents pass. Intended for Troy Fumagalli.
Check pass. Check pass.
Brings up third down and 11. Presents pass. Intended for Bryce Love. Incomplete. Sets up fourth down. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt. The kick is good. Makes the score Patriots 16. Jason Sanders set to kick off. The Patriots take over.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, let's come up. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's come crowd. Man, I got you. 26.
Prescott's pass.
Yeah, baby.
To Tyler Higbee.
951. 951. Hey, pick your game up.
Second and 1 at the 34-yard line.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. 24 is the mic. Record. Jam. We got this.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, New England.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Hey. 4 down.
Prescott's pass.
Let's go. Let's go.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Patriot first down.
Come on, baby. Woo! 26.
The wide receivers are out there.
I know you feel that.
They're made by Malik Cooper. A loss of a yard. Brings up second 15-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down,
Let's get off the field,
Patriots.
D. Let's get off the field. Oh, boy, I know you.
Calais Campbell on the stop.
Mike's
A
54.
7-yard pickup.
Mike's
Brings up second and 3 at the Colts' 8-yard line.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
touchdown.
James White, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Now for the point after. And the lead is up to 14.
Is good. Makes the score Patriots 23.
So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a New England touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
All day, baby, let's go.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score Patriots 23, Colts 9.
Back now in Indianapolis.
Oh, here we go.
It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter. Throwing on second and long. Brissett. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And that'll make it third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Intended for Devin Funchess. Incomplete.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
On the draw, here's White. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. And it's Michel once again. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Come on now.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Prescott looks to throw on first. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. It was Breeland Speaks getting home to the quarterback that time.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays.
And the pressure gets to him again. Calais Campbell able to record his 5th sack of the season. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Prescott from the gun. That's complete to White. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. And this one's incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
We got 4.
Brissett now. He's going to go deep for Funchess. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Personal foul.
Well, let's see who this is on.
Defense.
The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step was involved.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Throwing on 2nd down. Brissett. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 21.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. They'll throw again. Brissett, and he fires one incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They run the counter. Love. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Bryce Love, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just hadn't been able to punch it in until that point. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. They are on to the 4th quarter in Jacksonville. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And if they could hold on to that lead, it would be win number 4 on the season for them. They begin with Michel on the ground, and he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Throwing on 2nd and 8, Prescott. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Prescott. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7, running out of the gun with White. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
Check it back, check it back.
First down, New England.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. A gain of 3, second down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Now Prescott. Got a man open. That's Harry. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 23.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. On second down, Michel. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Prescott now. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. A 10-play drive that time, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go, and they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
To throw again on second down. Brissett. Funches has it complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
A first down throw for Brissett. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw is Brissett. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Brissett on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. There defensively to make the play, Joejuan Williams. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's Brissett finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Brissett sets to throw it.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. On 3rd down, Brissett. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Brissett. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw one more in the end zone, who knows? Had to take the chance, it just was unsuccessful.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
Again, it's Michel. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. On the ground, Michel. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Patriots send out their punter. He's been terrific so far. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So the Colts now down by 2 touchdowns. And time, a huge factor. Field goals, useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. 1st down, Brissett. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brissett. It's caught by Funchess. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Brissett from the gun on 3rd. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Brissett on 4th down.
Come on, fellas. We own them.
Today's final score, Patriots 30, Colts 16.